Well, this is what came out of the box. Manifold. Muffler. Original style. Baffled. I don't like loud tractors or loud anything. Got my temperature gauge. A generic set of wires. I don't have any of the metal core wire here. So, quite a difference from that one, but it looks identical other than, the only thing I'm going to do before I put it on is where that pattern met right here. There's quite a point right here. Same way with out here. I'm going to go get the grinder and just kind of kiss them. I'm not really going to remove much, but I can make it a little better after that. Other than that, this is an excellent looking reproduction. Got the part number. So Steiner's, whoever's doing it for Steiner is doing a pretty good job. A little rough on the casting right here, but I think she'll be all right. I don't know if these core wire marks were in the originals or not, but I'm just going to leave them. I don't see no harm. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a few. My bolts are going to be all different colors because, you know, all different manufacturers. I don't know who made what, but this is a John Deere bolt. These here are JH. I don't know who makes those. And yeah, it's what I got. So they're the right size. I'm going to bolt it instead of putting it on studs. Because as most of you know, you have to disassemble all of this crap. Or you have to put the manifold on the head before you put the head on. Unless you change it over to bolts. So I elected to change it over to bolts. I knew I was going to do that when I started. Anyway, we got brand new maintenance surfaces. Should go right along good. That's what I did. I just smoothed that off. I didn't get into here much. Did the same thing on the other side. So manifold fit nice. Okay, I didn't film that. It was just a lot of dubbing. And this bottom hole is stripped out. So I just got a 5/16 through there. That's what they had. They didn't have a top hose clamp on it when we got it. Took that, you know, put a new one on it. The only thing I got to do now is pull this out. And I got to make me a barb of some sort. And one for down here. I believe those are 7/8 wrench, if I recall. And what you do basically is take a bolt that just fits in there. I believe it's a 5/8, and bore a hole through it, put a point on the front, and do it to both ends and put a piece of flexible tubing. And it'll take the vapors into the intake. And if there's more vapors than what it will pull up the line, it just runs back in. The old hand start John Deere A that's out by the road, that's got a big dip in a clear line. It comes right down like that and right up. And this will fill right up, and you can watch the air going through it. It'll gurgle back and forth, and every 8 or 10 hours of running it, you just take and pull it off. It's no clamp on it. You just pull it off and drain the water out and put it back on. So I'm going to do something similar. Like I say, I don't have the tube, and I'm not too worried about it. That's about the only thing I guess left. As far as the mechanical stuff, I got to change the muffler next. That way I can put the hood on. A quick little interesting tidbit. I do put lock washers on here. Doesn't amount to anything. When you come right down to it, the temper will go out of that washer in, you know, 2 or 3 hours, and it won't amount to nothing. It's just another washer. But it'll be soft enough it shouldn't break anyway. But these manifolds, if you're working the tractor at all, you can't see them glowing in the daytime, but you sure as heck can see them glowing after dark. When we first bought this place, I was 36 years old. And we had about, I don't know, we only plow an acre now. We probably had 6 acres here, 5 acres here plowed. We had the field over here that Alan's got pastured now. The one right in front of the house, this one here, the next one over, along with upside the greenhouses. We had the back one done. And, you know, 36 years old, you think you can lick the world, do everything. And we was always harrowing after dark, you know, trying to get, well, let's go harrow that, have it ready for tomorrow. So we'd go on out, you know, it didn't matter. She'd be on one tractor and I'd be on another. And going round and round out there. But after dark, on a dark, dark night, you look over when you're working them hard, and this old dandy here is just cherry red. And, you know, people don't realize that. So, lock washers, long-winded explanation why you really don't need lock washers, but it makes it look finished if you looked at it. It's, you know, psychologically, I guess. But you don't need it. But anyway, she's pretty much ready to go here. I just got to tighten them up. And next thing's going to be setting. I'm not going to put this belt on right now. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to run an alternator or put the 6-volt generator over there on it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm running a 12-volt battery, so I either got to get a 12-volt generator, which I probably have one somewhere. So anyway, I'm going to continue puttering along on this. I'll probably put the hood on without the camera on because that's a struggle. And anyway, I'm going to keep on going. We'll see here if we can get this thing running here in a day or so. So we're going to try something a little different on this one here. I don't have any tube in the right size. Come on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to anneal it and shrink it down. So bring you along in this process. It's kind of neat. Basically the same thing as ammunition, which is brass. Copper does the same thing. You get it good and hot, you quench it quick, and it softens it. And then you can go ahead. I don't have a roller. I wished I did. I made one years ago, and I don't know where it is. But if you want to shrink them down with a roller, it's a lot easier. I'm just using a piece of steel rubbing against it. And yeah. So we'll go right in the other room and quench it. One thing about copper, it cools quick. Beautiful. So what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing it against the back of the tool holder. I got it a little bit of an angle. And I can see right now you guys are going to need a battery. So I'll be back in a minute. So it's going to be noisy because I'm going away from the chuck. So anyway, a little bit of oil. We'll go in about right there. Go into a touch. We're going to spin her up and go in about 10 thousandths. And then we'll feed her along. We can make a couple of passes and then we'll have to go anneal it. Yeah, definitely got down in size. But we got to do that about, I don't know, 3-4 times, 5, I don't know how many times. I'm going to go rinse and repeat here and yeah, I'll bring you back when we get close. Well, wipe some stuff off of that. I can see quite a difference in size. Nope. Gonna have to go anneal it again. That was my second attempt, but it has gone quite a bit smaller. So I think probably the third time's gonna do it. Well, that right there was 3 anneals and 6 passes. Just fits nice. So I got both pipes done, so that they both go in the jam nuts. This one here has still got the gasket up in there, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to bend this one and spring it. I think I'm gonna. I think I'll probably put an offset in this pipe here tomorrow, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. Yeah, so got quite a bit done today. So, you know, it's basically almost 7 o'clock, so good time to go upstairs and relax with Carol and yeah, put this video up. So anyway, hope everybody's been doing well and keeping safe, and don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.